Hi everyone, my name's Carl. I'd like to talk today about a company called Parcel Monkey. Um, my wife and my stepson are out in the Philippines and I tried to send them presents over Christmas. Only a 15 kilo box, nothing, big, or it was just basically some sweets, clothes, trainers for my son, just odds and sods for Christmas, just stuff that, just gifts. So I decided to use this company called Parcel Monkey. Worst thing I ever did in my life. It cost me the total of £216 plus the VAT, plus another, I think it was £20 on top for insurance to damage or loss. So anyway, I got on the internet and I looked up their service, and they offered a 3 to 5 day air express for £219 plus the VAT, which I thought was a good deal. So I phoned them up. I got on their website and I filled in all the things for the quote. And they came back, yes, that's fine, and everything. Right. So anyway, they said, door-to-door delivery. I said, yes, that's fine. Door-to-door delivery, that's what I'm looking for. So they then sent DX, I believe, out to pick up my parcel, which I thought was a bit suspicious because on the day, it was the 18th of December, and it was around about 6 o'clock in the evening. So I knew 18, 19, 20, 21. I knew that they were going to be really, really struggling, to get my parcel delivered to Siquijab, Mindanao, in the Philippines. And they came, they collected it, and then 1 week went by, no delivery. 2 weeks went by, no delivery. 3 weeks went by, no delivery. In this time, I contacted Parcel Monkey through their site, and I'm explaining to them what's going on. Where is my parcel? Can you tell me exactly where it is? Because there was no updates on the tracking. So I thought that was a little strange. And then my wife contacted me and she said that she'd been contacted in the Philippines by a parcel courier, and they wanted another 9,000 pesos, which is the equivalent of £140 roughly, for the parcel. Now, normally, these were gifts. The ticket was filled out, everything, So I couldn't understand why such a high charge was being put on my parcel. Bearing in mind, this is stuff that, it's just trainers, jeans, underwear, t-shirts, simple everyday stuff that you buy, and they were just gifts. You could see, I'll show you the box in a minute. And basically, this is gifts. So anyway, this morning, my parcel actually came back to me. So I wasn't informed of where it was, even though I'd asked and asked and asked. I'd left my telephone number around about 8 times and nobody ever bothered to contact me. All it was these put messages. We apologise. Oh, we're sorry about this. We're sorry about that. But nothing was being done. You could tell. I'm saying to them, can you contact the courier? Can you do this? Can you do that? Yes. But nothing was ever done. As I contacted DHL, who they'd be using in the Philippines, and they said the Parcel Monkey didn't even have that reference number. So I gave them my PM number. They tried to cross-reference it with a DHL number, and there was no such number. Next thing, my parcel's sent back to me. I opened the parcel up. I said to the DHL delivery driver, I said, excuse me, I said, this parcel is in a hell of a state from what I sent it. Oh, right, he said. I said, well, can I have a look in there now to see if there's anything missing? And then I can, inform you're the delivery. He said, oh, I can't let you open it until you sign for it. I said, okay, I signed for it. And as I went in there then, I found I was speechless, absolutely speechless. Anyway, I'm just going to show you this box that I have now opened and you can see for yourself. Parcel Monkey went in there and they've been rummaging around and everything else. But the worst part about it is in the Philippines, I can guarantee you that all the customs officers, people who work in the parcel departments, maybe in the parcel sorting depots, etc., they are all corrupt. There is mass corruption from the lower scale to government scale. And it's a known fact. It's a known fact. Custom officers have even been known to plant the bala, what they call the bullet, in your luggage. So then they say to you, oh, why are you bringing... Yeah, so it gives them, But this is what it's like in the Philippines. Well, anyway, my box turned up, and as you can see, this is what I came across. They're the two, my beautiful wife, and Matthew, my son. These were the Christmas cards. As you can see, people have been helping themselves to the sweets. Empty wrappers put back in. Yeah, there you are. Half eaten. Half eaten. This was a selection box. Half eaten. Now these were all actual sealed, bought from the shop. So what you've got there is the cardboard, but there's also a cellophane on top of that. So there would be no reason to open it. It could go through a scanner. You could actually see that it was a sealed selection box of sweets, which doesn't class as food because it's not actually like if you were sending something like ham or things like that, you can send stuff. It doesn't come under the food, which I checked because they did try to say, oh, you're not allowed to send food. Well, that's not food. They're known as confectionery, and basically it's a sealed item. There's no reason. I mean, Cadbury's, they're a massive company. Cadbury's aren't going to hide anything in their products, the same as Nestle, Maltese. It's senseless. Why? And what they've basically done is help themselves. They've eaten the contents. So anyway, I go through now and you can see I wrapped most of these presents that I wrapped were all sealed, But then I thought, why are a lot of them ripped open? And I discovered that all the sweets have been eaten. I'm like, what? Every single box they have helped themselves to. So anyway, going back to Parcel Monkey. Now Parcel Monkey are trying to say that they're not responsible for my parcel, that they don't have to give me a refund, even though it's taken 2 months when I paid for a 3 to 5 day Air Express. They're trying to fob me off now with, oh, this is not our responsibility, we don't have to give you your money back. Then I got a little bit arsey with them and I said, that's fine, I'll come down to your office and I will retrieve my money or whatever. They then told me that they would inform the police and say I was being threatening and whatever, just to get me removed from their from where they're based. So I said to him, that's okay, I'll phone the police myself. Because obviously with what you're doing here, you're mis-selling people a service, you're then breaking the contract, and therefore you are committing fraud, because you know you can't get these parcels delivered in the time stated, but yet you still try to sell this service that you're providing, which is totally bogus. You never get the service that you require. I was even told that by DHL, parcel company basically. They're just a company that go to these big courier firms and say, what's the best deal you can give me on this? What's the best deal you can give me on that? You know, and then they take their money out of it and so forth. So anyway, going through all the box, as you can see, a lot of it was just sweets, and obviously I felt guilty because I was sending my wife and kids so many sweets, so I thought, well, I'll put a bit of Oral-B in there as well, just to, you know, keep the teeth like, you know. But as you can see, it's just a basic everyday items, you know, sweets. I did buy some clothing, you know, I bought clothes for my kid and everything else. And basically, they've just ransacked it. I mean, look at the state the box came in. That was a brand new bought box. And it has just been hell. Treated, you know, it's been through hell and back. The bottom's all sodden, it's wet, it's been opened about 4 or 5 times. It is an absolute nightmare. Now, the thing you need to understand is Parcel Monkey are going to keep taking your money and keep giving bogus sales and whatever. The only way this is going to stop is by stop using Parcel Monkey. Once you've seen this video, and I'm sure if you go online, you can have a look at Parcel Monkey review. You can see that on trustpilot.com. Also, if you go on to Parcel Monkey head office, you can see their reviews. They haven't even got a rating. You know, really, really bad service, basically. But yet they still want to trade. They still take people's money, but then they turn around to the people and say, oh, you're being threatening, etc., etc. We're not paying you your money back. But this is their little ploy of not having to pay a refund because they broke consumer laws, etc. They've missold, broken contract. You know, if that was any other firm or whatever, if I was a firm and I was doing work for somebody and I broke that contract or whatever, then obviously I would be liable for losses, etc. that were involved. But no, I just wanted to educate everybody. Stay away from Parcel Monkey. It is bogus. It is not what you're getting. They will incur all sorts of prices on you. They will not keep you informed. They do not put anything on the tracking because therefore they're not a parcel courier firm themselves. They're just like the middlemen. And it's given a bad name to people like UPS, DHL, FedEx, you know, these reputable firms. If the bosses of these firms are watching, you really need to stop dealing with Parcel Monkey because it's going to affect your business, and people are reluctant then because, you know, there may be a courier tied into Parcel Monkey, DX, UPS, FedEx, DPL, whatever company it may be. It's only going to give you a bad reputation because the recipient or the sender only sees you as a Parcel Monkey delivery driver. You know, that's who they've used, that's who they've been let down by. So yeah, I would urge DHL, UPS, any major parcel courier firm that's dealing with Parcel Monkey to cease, because it's not doing your company any good. So at the moment, the present time, I'm still asking Parcel Monkey for my money and returned. I've told them they've got 24 hours. I've left them message after message after message, no reply back. I've left them my phone number about 8 or 9 times, still nothing back. Then when I got a bit arsey, then they turned round and said, oh, we're not, your account's being suspended, etc. Obviously, they want you to get your arse in your hand, get your back up, and it gives them, they think then that, oh, that gives us right now that we don't have to pay. Well, not in my world. Not in my world. So I've given them 24 hours to sort this matter out. I've told them the most gentlemanly thing they can do is refund my money and the damaged items, which I paid for on an insurance. I can replace them. I can replace my parcel. I can box it all up. That money then I can give to a reputable courier firm and get my parcel delivered. So yeah, I'm just urging everybody, and this is a word of warning. God strike me down dead if I'm lying to you. Honestly, you can take my life now. Stay away from Parcel Monkey. It's bad. You will lose your money and they will mess you about something ridiculous. Honestly, you get involved with Parcel Monkey, especially if you're sending a valuable parcel, or maybe a parcel that has parts for something, you know, an engineering part that you want to send. Do not use Parcel Monkey. It will fail you. It will leave you feeling absolutely distressed, distraught. If you're posting to a customer from your business, it's going to affect your business review or your customer's view on your service that you're providing. So yeah, stay away from Parcel Monkey. If you've had a bad experience with Parcel Monkey, leave a comment below. Also subscribe, and I will keep you updated on this issue, and we can see where we go from there. One of my next plans is to park outside Parcel Monkey's and office and put a big banner up, which I'm quite entitled to do. You know, I can put this on my truck and I can just park there because I pay tax and MOT and road. You know, I pay all my bits and pieces. So if I'm parked on a public highway, that's totally within my rights. So that's the next step. So I'll even put that on a video if we don't get any success from Parcel Monkey. So hopefully they're going to see the error of their ways. They're going to reimburse me. But if not, we're going to have to go down other routes. Legal routes, mind. Nothing illegal. We stay on the side of the legal. But then, obviously, you know, we need to sort businesses out like this. If you've got any other businesses that have courier firms or whatever that you've been mistreated by, put a comment below. Let's have a look. We can look into it and we can stop people being ripped off by these bogus companies. You know, these people that just, you know, they don't care. They just want to be in business for a set amount of time and then all of a sudden they're gone. Everything's gone. There's no sign of him. Next minute, the guy's riding round on his jet ski, living in his villa in Grenada or something. But this is what happens, and it happens so many times. They go in, they rip people off, they take the money, and they're gone. You know, so yeah, leave a comment below. Subscribe to my channel. We'll be having a lot more videos coming up in the future. And thanks for watching. All the best.